Do you see the internet as providing an alternative means to get public views and forums discussed outside of traditional media?
Yeah, take, say, the multilateral agreement on investments
Right.
again. I mean, the organizing for that was done mostly on the internet because it could not be done through the mainstream media. They wouldn't permit it.
Hey, hey, teach me how to plug it, hey. They be like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Cause all the girls love me, hey. All I need is a beat that's super bumpin', and for you to back it up and dump it, get it. Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody getting with my bro from on the side. He go by Bubba and he hit that dance like thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I D-town boogie. I show my moves on there, everybody tryna do it. I lead the functions and all the ladies tryna see it.
If the public is willing to struggle to maintain control of what it created and not to hand it over as another weapon of domination, well, then it'll remain that way.
How I did my avatar look, and I hope after this tutorial you guys can do your own avatars.
It's like the ghetto girl equivalent of saying, you better stay away from my man.
My contention is that creativity now is as important in education as literacy.
First word of the week is basket. Now who wants to spell the word basket for a sucker? Timothy.
Today we're going to show you how to make a specific, like these.
Children, I'm afraid I have some very bad news. One of your mothers was just killed in a car accident.
I mean, most schooling is just training for stupidity and conformity.
Who wants to guess whose mother it was for a sucker? Huh? Anybody?
Nobody could understand why the public didn't care. The public is a game among intellectuals. The public just didn't care.
Timothy.
Scott's mom?
A polyarchy is a system in which power resides in the hands of those who Madison called the wealth of the nation.
So we're now living in a post-bureaucratic age where genuine people power is possible.
The president just ordered a Caesar salad. The technology to reach millions, and this is the best they can do? Not every tweet can change the world. Did it ever occur to you that maybe Twitter is just a constant stream of meaningless babble? You're not seeing the big picture.
The wealth of the nation, the responsible class of men, and the rest of the population is fragmented, distracted. Allowed to participate every couple of years. They're allowed to come and say, yes, thank you, why don't you continue for another 4 years.
This is a period of breathtaking change, like few others in our history.
I believe our only hope for the future is to adopt a new conception of human ecology.
We can't stop these changes.
Our education system has mined our minds in the way that we strip mine the earth.
And education is what can allow us to do so. It can fortify you.
And for the future, it won't serve us. We have to rethink the fundamental principles on which we're educating our children.
First and foremost, your education can fortify you against the uncertainties of the 21st century economy.
Suddenly, degrees aren't worth anything.
Much of the 20th century, a high school diploma was a ticket into a solid middle-class life. That is no longer the case.
Because you need an MA, where the previous job required a BA, and now you need a PhD for the other. It's a process of academic inflation, and it indicates the whole structure of education is shifting beneath our feet.
Jobs today often require at least a bachelor's degree. And that degree is even more important in tough times like these.
Nobody has a clue, despite all the expertise that's been on parade for the past 4 days, what the world will look like in 5 years' time. And yet we're meant to be educating them for it.
More and more, America's economic preeminence, our ability to outcompete other countries, will be shaped not just in our boardrooms. Not just on our factory floors. But in our classrooms, in our schools.
The whole world is engulfed in a revolution.
Because you think about how all of you have changed the way we shop, the way we travel, the way that business is done, That has already happened. The information and internet revolution has actually gone all the way through our societies in so many different ways, but it hasn't, in every way, yet touched our government.
We need to radically rethink our view of intelligence.
What's at stake is more than our ability to outcompete other nations. It's our ability to make democracy work in our own nation.
And if the public is willing to struggle to maintain control of what it created, and not to hand it over as another weapon of domination, well, then it'll remain that way.
Scott! Timmy's mom? No. Do you kids need a hint?
Yeah.
Okay. She'd been drinking.
Joey's mom!
There, who said it first? Very good.